Good morning, everybody. So it's been a while. I do know it's a lot of things that's been going on lately, and one of them is this coronavirus. If you are a spiritual person, a lot of us you do not see us having any concerns. We do know that this is fear based, a fear based situation that's taking place, but I did see something this morning. I seen two posts on my social media sites, and one of them was a little kid taking like a professional photo shoot that is in our hometown, and the little boy mother posted it, which I'm gonna ask her if I could use it. I'm gonna inbox her like later on today to ask her if I could use the photo to show like that's dope. Like basically I want to share the photo and add some of my response to it. What I do see is a angel. It is definitely like a cloud. I've been looking at the picture over and over and over again. It is a professional picture, so the camera lens is absolutely, you know, new or clean or whatever it may be. You don't see no glares in it because you would have known the difference. Like she said, when it was in black and white, you could actually see the whole pattern. But if you look at the regular picture, you couldn't barely see it. But what I am gonna say that is absolutely amazing, especially around the time that our everybody is going through right now. And I think that is a sign from spirit stating that a lot of us need to have faith. If we believe in something, how can we believe in something that we really don't believe in? Like, it's like saying, okay, I got faith. Like yesterday, I was at the grocery store with this whole coronavirus thing going on. Everybody see what's going on. And I'm walking and I'm looking through the aisles and I'm like, okay, there's absolutely no tissue, no bleach, no food, no like barely nothing. Um, Everybody is being tested about their faith when it comes down to this whole epidemic that's going on. There's many plagues that is taking place, and everybody shouldn't even. Basically, it's fear based. And if you notice, the media is basically reporting the negative aspect of it, versus some people have overturned and did fine. It's just like the flu. A lot of people get the swine flu. We had that epidemic with the swine flu. We had the SARS. We had all types of stuff going on. Now, my thing is, this is when you start to understand where you have to have faith. Yes, I'm not saying don't take precautions as in everything as we should have been doing every day, which is actual healthy precautions with keeping up with your hygiene. Wash your hands, don't touch your eyes, don't do certain things, and that will prevent you from getting sick from anything. Now the harsh part is everybody's starting to realize it now when everybody should have realized it then. When it was already given to you, you was born and raised to know to wash your hands and to take care of your hygiene. So what changed? Now, the message that I do want to put is basically to see what is spirit message, because once I seen Zayana, I'm doing a live, honey. I want to pull some cards to see what message spirit have, because after I seen them two pictures this morning, and it was like soon as I woke up. So as soon as I woke up, it was like something I was paying attention to. And when I looked, I seen one of them. I don't know if it's a real picture. I want to really ask them, like, was it a comedy, thing or whatever, because the person is no, like, everybody share fake memes. But when I seen the picture, I keep looking at it and looking at it. I don't feel like it's Photoshop. I don't feel like it's a fake photo. And it's out of Bridgeport, Connecticut. So when I seen that, and the picture shows the first one that you see is like you see a dark pattern. And it looked like a squid. It looked like he made a joke and said that it looked like a wig. But it looked like a squid. But then if you look at the second picture, you zoom in, you can see the top part of the head, and you see something hanging from the back like a veil. And then you see the front, like where there's a flat surface and something under it is like God, I can't wait to ask them if I can share the picture. It's better for me to show y'all than to explain it, but The point is, I've seen that and I wanted to really know. After I seen them two pictures, the little boy, I mean the guy that posted it and the little boy that took the professional pictures. And I think this was on top of East Rock Mall. And I'm gonna ask his mom, but it does look like East Rock. That right there gave me a sign that during this epidemic, exactly what I keep yelling every time I'm in the store, and I'm like, damn, where's everybody faith at? Do anybody got faith in themselves? Do they know that? Do they? We say we believe in spirit, we believe in God, we believe in this, we believe in that. But right now is a test to know how much do you really believe? How much do you really believe? Faith goes 1,000 mile stone. And everybody right now is being called to have faith to see this is our tested moment as humanity. We watch all these movies. We be like, oh, if I was in that movie, or oh, I was doing this, or if that happened to me, blah, blah, blah. But right now, I feel like humanity is being tested with the same knowledge. That's why these people, okay. Art is a form of giving messages in an artist, like an art way, right? A lot of movies is dealing with somebody's mind. Somebody created this. So everybody don't understand that the mind is connected to the universe, right? How do we not know that these people was giving us messages all along, but we never paid attention? And I'm not trying to be funny. A lot of things happen in a lot of shows, cartoons, different things, and then you starting to see it happen play out in real reality. Do you not know we actually, that's the law of attraction. We attract what we already feared or most. And that's the things that we seeing. Our eyes are seeing things, so our brain starts to translate that. Now I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this for good. Once I show these two pictures, it shows me. Yes, I do feel like spirit is starting to reveal some things to humanity that we once back then it was revealed to our ancestors, but people never paid it no mind. It's becoming more vivid now because now we have social media sites, we have cameras, we have monitors, we have different things that could capture everything that's moving in this world. It's like we're not living in a private world anymore. Everything is seen. So when now that somebody could witness it, but a camera will capture it and we're able to post it. You get what I'm saying? So now I do feel like spirit is starting to reveal the same things that they always have been revealing to humanity, but it's to see who believes and who doesn't believe in their faith and what they see it. Sometimes we may watch it away, like, oh, maybe that person high, or maybe we just high, we just looking at something, we're drunk, or oh, that's photoshopped or whatever. But I really, 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 really know that that mother, why would she Photoshop some professional pictures? You get what I'm saying? So that made me believe in hers is an all white, it's an all white shape of like a angel, like literally. Like it don't look like how we fantasize about angels and all that other stuff, but you can actually see it. Like the back part, the front, the wings area, all of that, like the head area. And she was like, my baby is extremely blessed. I'm like, wow, that's significant that that camera actually captured that. And I'm not trying to be funny with technology now. It's starting to be more vivid and able to zoom in so good that it could capture you realizing like, okay, could it be a droid that broke, that got a wing fling, flinging at the bottom, all types of things, but it's too big to be a droid. So what is these things? What is something? There's always something out there in the unknown. And a lot of people, if you are if you're in this group, and if you're, I'm doing YouTube too, so y'all just listen, I'm going back and forth between Facebook and YouTube. If you're in this group, spirituality, read in spirituality and more, and you're on my YouTube channel, 9 times out of 10, you got a spiritual path and you believe in the unknown. That's 90% of us. Now, my thing is 10% of humanity is still not believing in that. So what I feel like is taking place, I feel like spirit is starting to reveal it a little bit more. Technology is now starting to be used for what it was necessary for. Not the sex tapes, not the videos of people shaking their ass and all that stuff. All that stuff have to be dismissed at this moment because now everybody is paying attention to this coronavirus. Yeah, you still got people enjoying their life doing what they're doing, but at the same time, I feel like the quarantine time is more so spirit way of showing you that you have to learn to combine with what's necessary to survive, not to be out here still paying attention to the unnecessaries. That's the perfect way that I wanted to say it too. That's crazy. It's not to pay attention to the unnecessaries, meaning you gotta pay. Now everybody out here shopping, buying food, taking care of their kids, they're spending their last dollar. Now we got the, not to be funny, it may not be a big thing, but now you got the utility companies that's willing to keep the lights and the gas on for families. You got people pulling in food for everybody so that way nobody don't go hungry. You got people willing to babysit for those that still work in the healthcare industry or whatnot, that gotta go out there and take care of their family still to make money. And they gotta be out there to take care of the people that's out there that's ill right now. Then you got the police that's willing to ride by homes in Hartford. I'm reading all this stuff. And the point of the matter of this whole thing is we are starting to learn the best way to break this whole fucking curse is to what? Pull together as human beings. Now, this is where I feel like these angels that's coming down and all this stuff, that these pictures that I'm seeing, I feel like this is more so a reason to show us that yes, now we have evil upon us. There's people that's been preying on humanity for a very long time. Then you got the ones that was sitting here to help us survive, to learn, to thrive. Now, if you don't believe in angels and spirits and all that stuff, then I think you're not supposed to be on my channel, and you're definitely not supposed to be in this group. Why? Because everybody have a soul path, and who is it to us? Our grandparents and stuff, they probably was raised not to believe in that because it never was happening in front of them. Now that cameras and stuff is videotaping and showing things, I feel like it's even more vivid now because now we got video proof of everything that's taking place in humanity. Now, yes, the coronavirus, I do feel like it's man-made. I'm gonna say that for the fact of it is, it's a controlled thing because it's propaganda. Everybody is out here going crazy, spending money. Schools is closing down. This is where humanity is gonna start to lose. My question is, what is gonna happen if everybody is supposed to be so much indoors? Once this whole shutdown of the world basically take place, it's gonna restart itself. And guess what? A lot of the crops got to get rebuilt. A lot of the animals got to get taken care of because now we got farms that eventually will start shutting down due to the fact that there's a lot of people that has been getting sick. So now everybody is quarantined in their homes and they can't go out and maintain their flock the way they used to. They can't feed their cows and nourish their cows the way they used to, so that way they can be harvest for us to eat meals from. A lot of things is going to start happening. Yes. But how strong is our faith? I did a video on Facebook when I first started getting into my readings and started doing my learning how to meditate and things. I did a past life regression first of all. When I did a past life regression, which somebody inboxed me and asked me about a past life regression, I'm gonna actually explain to you how I did it. I basically went on YouTube. A lady from a spiritual group had told me she said go up there and you could research it. They have a self meditation. What is it? Jesus Christ. It's like a meditation, and it's a hypnosis basically that it puts you under. And when you wake up, yes, I am gonna tell you, I after that, the dreams that I started having, and it was basically of myself. I really wanted to know who I was genuinely, like authentically, deep down inside my soul, where my soul came from. And a lot of the things that was revealed to me was of the past, but then like I started having current visions, like what's gonna take place. And one of the visions that I had, and it was given to me in a way that I can understand. And that's how spirit works. It's not like you get everything in like a direct order. It's what you understand. Yes, it may seem weird to you, but I had a vision. Like I woke up and on my mind it just was like everything just kept playing out to me. And the whole thing was the question was humanity has to die in order for it to live in the way that it was always supposed to. I question that so bad. And the answer that I received was the fact that, yes, I think if Monica Warmly, I think it was two other people I expressed this to, and I told them this, and then I did a live on Facebook, but I have not been able to find that live. So I'm actually gonna try to find it because I got 1,001 videos on my personal page. But I asked two models to do. I wanted to do like a photo shoot, but I wanted to do it with like basically a representation of how the earth has to destroy itself in order for it to rebuild itself, because it was destroyed so bad. Like all this stuff that's been taking place, like if you think about it, the hurricane and the storms that's been happening in Puerto Rico, Antarctica is now becoming clean. Then you had cleaner snow. Then you got, what the freak is it? Australia burned down with the bushfires. You got California keep having wildfires. It's a lot of things that keep happening, and we keep saying, "Oh, the world is gonna end because of this and that." How about the world is burning itself down and creating and cleansing itself over and over again? Because I'm really gonna research it before I even speak on it, but I want to know more because sometimes social media lies, sometimes the media lies. I seen a picture where it says that uh, that Australia had like started growing things back and it looks healthy again. I feel like if that is true, once I don't go off of word of mouth because I haven't really researched it to confirm what it is saying. This is basically showing me signs of everything that I did say back in 2017, 2018, that humanity has to die out in order for it to keep growing, for it to evolve. The world, just like we have to change, the world have to change too. Everybody think we're losing out here. No, at this time, Spirit is showing you that money was always the root of everything that was destroying us. And why I say that, because if you look at it now, you got these companies that usually rake the hell out of our pockets that would never give us nothing free. They'll give us programs to help eliminate some of the bills of like light bills and stuff like that, gas bills and things like that. But eventually it breaks your pocket because we use so much electricity when you got a larger family. Now my thing is they are letting us go for 90 days, right? They can't terminate nobody bill. If I'm not mistaken, they can't charge us for the, basically we're going free for a couple of like 60 to 90 days, I believe it was. Now, my thing is, if that is so, that is showing you that if you eliminate money, now that is helping us as people because we're being quarantined in the home. We're going to be able to survive with electricity in the home. The world won't go blacking for us because still now we're pulling together in that fact that something that was actually given to us by spirit and by the universe, that the electricity, the things that we're putting like technology into space in order for us to receive lights and all this and all that. Pay attention. That was something that was not, that was man-made, but the knowledge that was given to somebody to make that and to bring it out there in order for us to receive power or whatever the case may be. Guess what? That was the knowledge that spirit gave to you to use. So these are tools that now we're using that was for the good is now starting to be used for what is good. And that's to keep humanity alive for free. That's straight. Like, you get what I'm saying? So I do feel like a lot of things that is taking place right now, a lot of people need to pay attention. We believe in signs and synchronicities, but do we really believe in signs and synchronicities? Are we really awakened? Everybody can say they woke. Oh, my third eye is open. We can reach that. We can say that. We can preach that. We can say whatever we want every day. But how much of it is it open? I put the post up this morning, and like I said, some of us are woke, but some of us still got cold in our eyes. Meaning you need to wipe the cold from your eyes and actually see reality for what it is. Stop sitting here living in fear base, because when you fear things, fear is what chases you. If you're going in the right direction, everybody's starting to wake up and say they don't want to argue, they don't want to beef, they're trying to, become more mature, they're trying to come closer to spirit and this and that. So what do you think got to happen to us if that is so? The enemy has to keep chasing us. The negative still got to keep chasing us. Why? Because negative only dwell in negativity. But positivity can always dwell in negativity as well. But negativity can dwell in positivity. So when the good start outweighing the bad, guess what? The bad get evil. Control is the number one thing. And what controls the world is money, currency. Currency. Now think about it. Airports is the prices is going down now. You know how much money that the airports is losing? It's showing you money is not everything, and it's not nothing that is supposed to be controlling humanity. If we're getting all this stuff taken away from us and the prices of flights and all that stuff is going down, you know why it's going down? Because money should not be the object of us to survive. This is stuff that was given to us, that the factories, yes, everybody say, oh, we got to make money. The only reason why people got to work to make money and they can't use their gifted crafts, the things that they learn how to do, and actually just to help each other or one another, is because the government told us, oh, we got to charge everybody. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it became a law that money has to be the object of survival. Now, money is the object of survival, but everything is about to lose money. So is it really the object of survival? Let's see. I'm just gonna let Spirit go ahead and do this message because I could go a whole lot deeper, but I really feel like a lot of people gotta pay attention. Money is ruling everything around us, and we're falling for it because everybody just got income tax money. Y'all gotta pay attention. Like, I swear, me and another person kept saying this. People got their tax money, and all of a sudden the coronavirus come out. Now everybody got to go to the stores. The stores is wiped out from everything. Now they turn around in 2 weeks and say, I mean, a week, less than 3 weeks. They said 3 weeks to a month. They don't know when they're going to release this little band. Now, turn around next week, and we turn around and on the news, they say they found a cure for the coronavirus. Yet, everybody is doing well now. You get what I'm saying? And then it just dies down. Then guess what? Y'all just spent all y'all tax money back into the source of evil. That's all. That's all. Simply. What happened to the home remedies of when our families used to get sick? Our grandmothers used to make like this nasty, I know it's nasty, but it worked. They didn't go to the stores and go pick up cough medicine stuff. They made their own soups with lemons and onions and garlic and ginger and all this good stuff. There's ginger root and black tea and all this stuff made you sleep and rest and lay in the bed. Keep your body hydrated, cold rags and compresses on your neck. Now we got water. Boil some water, put it in the refrigerator. Our grandparents used to do stuff like this. And I'm not trying to be funny. My grandmother is now 94 years old, as of 95 years old as of next month in May. And she used to do stuff like that whenever we got sick. Steam hot water. That's where the hot coffee smell used to come from. Coffee beans. Boil them and let the asthmatic sniff it so that way they don't get, have an asthma attack. All that stuff was stuff that our ancestors grew up off of. And it's just showing you because money became the object of all things. Now everybody making these chemicals and these medicines and stuff to feed our children. But a lot of it becomes poison and toxic. And then we ask why so many of our kids is getting cancer and why so many of our kids is getting this, so many of our kids is getting that. But are we really looking at what we putting in our kids and ingesting? I naturally don't buy cold medicine, and it has nothing to do with this is before I became aware of the things that I am aware of now. Wasn't buying cough medicine, and I never understood why everybody used to like they'll come to my house. Oh, you got medicine, and I was always a child that if I got sick, my mom and them could tell you if I get a headache, I get a cold or anything, I would sleep it off like completely. I would straight up sleep it off, and that was my natural reaction to being sick. I do that when my kids do that. And that's the difference. Like, even when they get sick, I won't know that they really sick. They would sleep. That's the only way I know that they sick. They would constantly sleep. But I do feel like a lot of us need to wake up and we need to really dwell on our faith. How strong is our faith? What do we need to go back to our natural way of being, of learning how humans survive? How did our ancestors survive? Everybody say, "Oh, I'm not calling on the spirit, the universe, or my ancestors when I got." But my thing is, they say they got Jesus, but even Jesus is your ancestors if you believe in the biblical days. Am I correct or not? So when people say that, do they know they're not? They're very much contradicting their own faith. You contradicting your own faith when you say stuff like that. So let's see. I'm gonna pull a few cards just to see what message is here. It is, and I'm noticing it's a lot of people doing that. They posting all this stuff, but Jesus is supposed to be our ancestors. That Adam and Eve was supposed to be our ancestors. Like, this is why I don't get when people say stuff like that, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's just titles placed upon spirits. You get what I'm saying? So therefore, if we can reference to the Bible and about Jesus and how we going through things that Jesus and everybody in the Bible was going through, then we need a reference to spirituality and to self and to have faith in our own self. Stop judging each other right now. Everybody is pulling it together right now. And I don't know, like, I've been seeing it may be some people joking about this coronavirus epidemic, but I really feel like this is happening because it's to see if humanity can pull together. I feel like Spirit is saying, before I pull the plug on y'all one more time, I want to see how strong y'all faith is. I want to see if y'all can eliminate what was really to destroy y'all. I'm so serious. I don't know. That was just something that just popped straight there. I want to see how strong humanity is before I pull the life plug. I feel like Spirit is actually getting tired because he keep trying to. Spirit is just trying to show everybody that all they have to do is to evolve. All they have to do is make the right decisions. All they have to do is to live happily. If we living with depression, anxiety, sadness, worry, all that stuff was not of mankind. That wasn't what we were supposed to be born to do or live to do. We was actually born to live an abundant and fruitful life. If the Bible preach it, and then you got the humanity, like us in general, in spirituality, we preach it every day. So therefore, why is everybody not believing in their faith? So I'm gonna go ahead and pull a couple of cards. Let's see. What messages do Spirit have for us on a collective level? Yeah, one more. Good morning, everybody. So the first card that came out was Pillar of Light. Exactly like I said, we are creating what is taking place in humanity. And a grandmother of Jesus, seed in the light, laying foundations, divine plan. It's a dead J giveaway, y'all. This is what's taking place, and everybody is very much not understanding. This was already written. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Remember, I just said that I feel like Spirit is basically putting us through quarantine and putting us through this little epidemic with this coronavirus thing. It's a part of the plan in order for us, for Spirit to be able to awaken humanity on a larger level. This was given to me again, like I said, 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I was awakened to the knowledge of knowing that the world was going to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt. Humanity had to be destroyed in order to be rebuilt. That's why when a family member died in our lives of a tragic death, that's a hard awakening for a lot of us. And a lot of us went through that for the fact of it is because we're hard headed. Spirit have to use somebody you love in order to awaken you up. Sometimes that person signed up to be the one to awaken you. I do feel like I lost my brother, and then when I lost when I lost my daughter, that officially shook me all the way the fuck up. Like, when I say the knock just was too heavy, and it just never stopped. So I knew that was at that point, that was my breaking point. That's where I'm at now. Now, that year after I lost my baby, 2017, 2018, I started becoming so highly aware of everything around me. I started, nope, 2017 still, because that was in like June, July, August, 2017, 2018. I started becoming very vivid. And that when I had that vision about humanity being broken down in order to be rebuilt, and now I'm seeing it actually, because now I understand. And I swear, I went to another spiritualist, and she told me, she said, you will see the things that everybody else is going to have to see later on. But you're only being awakened to it so that way you'll be able to express it to others. Now, this is actually taking place. So now, the platform of me having my spirituality business going on, and me doing these cards, and me doing the intuitive readings, and me being more stronger in my faith, and me in my path, I feel like the message is now being opened up, so I can see that I already seen this coming. So if you ever doubt your intuition or doubt what spirit is actually giving you, that's why spirit is actually doing exactly what was supposed to be done in the first place. Everybody's faith ain't that strong. So the ones that is not having faith is the ones that's losing. The ones that have strong faith and know that they have faith in themselves, and they have faith in what they believe in, guess what? You're safe. That's why Spirit said, this time that I'm shaking y'all up, I'm not going to destroy the world. I'm not going to break everything down. I'm not going to kill out humanity. I'm not going to extinct y'all, but I'm going to shake y'all up because I'm getting tired of whooping y'all ass. Yes, I'm cussing. Excuse me. Excuse my French. But I'm real. This is why, Spirit, I'm shutting y'all down, because it's time for y'all to tune into y'all inner portal. It's time for y'all to connect to me now. Now I want to see how much faith y'all got, because now all needs must bow. I keep saying this. I've been saying this in every live video I've been doing, every reading I do. It's for some reason the loudest message that I keep getting is every knee must bow. Everyone must bow to their spirituality. Everyone must bow to their faith. That's all that Spirit wants. Spirit said, I want y'all to know that no matter what, y'all had the blessing over y'all life, but y'all allow something that's controlling y'all lives to take y'all away from y'all faith. And I keep saying it's money. So you got Arama. Arama says, where are you being called to journey to? You are being called to journey to have faith. You are being called to journey towards your divine paths. You are being called to journey towards the things that was made to make you happy. Not everybody want to start loving their family and seeing everybody happy and enjoying life. You got some people that want to be happy now. You know why everybody is breaking down? Because Spirit said, I gotta shake the hell out of y'all now. Now I have to keep doing what I always do, but I was doing it in small ways to each individual to try to get y'all to see that y'all are special and y'all are unique. But y'all have to evolve into the actual beings that I gave y'all the willpower to be. You're using it for stupidity and ignorance out here. You killing one another. You're hating one another. Hate is a and it all revolves back around money. The world revolves around money. The physical plane is all beliefs and money. But Spirit said, do y'all have faith? Y'all spiritual beings is what make y'all abundant. Not the money, not the clothes, not the cars, not the sneakers. Now, all these car places is about to start shutting down because they're going to be afraid to touch people and say hi to people. And, people going to be afraid to go to these places because it's an open place and they're afraid to get this virus. Yeah, you getting exactly what you asked for. Y'all was so busy into the streets and hanging out and doing all this wild stuff and taking advantage of what Spirit gave us, and that was life. Y'all taking advantage of life, so now Spirit said, let me show y'all how quick I can snatch it away from y'all. Yes, I could use the government to do that. You know why? Because I want to see how strong y'all faith is. Right now, we're in between two judges. I'm going to tell you the judges. Good and evil. Spirit and negativity. Now, you take these two, and we in the center of attention now. We're the center of attention. We like the babies that's just graduating preschool. They want to know if we know how to say our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3s now. Are you going to walk straight, or are you going to act like stubborn and still have no faith in yourself or in spirit, or who you going to choose? It's time for you to decide. Let me tell you something. They say that this is the devil's playground that we live on. Humanity is the physical being of this world is the devil's playground, right? And the only reason why a lot of spiritual people say that we got to tap in, you know what tapping is? Tapping in is, it's a whole nother reality when we go into connecting with the universe and connecting with the spirit and connecting with each other in the spiritual plane. Those that's truly connected, we have a beautiful utopia inside out. Those are the ones that's happy within. That's our happy place. That's why you see a lot of people like to be to themselves. They seclude themselves because Spirit said they was already tapping into their inner portal. But this is what y'all forgot. Y'all started believing in the whole thing of the flashy life of being this worldly, this physical being, but you forgot about your soul. You forgot that you create this world. You forgot that I created you to create this world. So why are you holding people constitution to what you are doing? And that's with money. Money stops y'all for believing that y'all created your own abundance. You know why a lot of humanity forgot how to do things? Like, you notice back in the day, our families knew how to crop. We knew how to make medicines. We knew how to do natural healing. We knew how to, meditation was very highly suggested back then. Getting rest and all that good stuff was suggested back then. And I'm not talking about in like the 90s or the 60s. We talking about the 17s, the 1400s, the 1300s, the 1200s. You get what I'm saying? Like way back when. All that stuff originally was to keep humanity alive. You want to know why a lot of people lost faith back then and why humanity died out the way they did and how sicknesses came upon us? Because everybody wanted to believe in currency. In order to get healed, the key to healing somebody, a lot of people already had it, but they wouldn't share it unless you gave them whatever currency was back then, like a nugget or something. You get what I'm saying? Gold. The originality of creation is us. Spirit gave us the way of doing things, and that's learning to go within yourself. Learn your plan. You can't have everybody else's plan because it's not for you. Everybody has to live differently in this world, because if we was all to be made to be the same, then guess what? This would be one boring ass place to be. So and we got different people that's in the medical field. You guys sat okay. I do medical stuff. I'm into, maybe my field was never nursing or PCA work or anything like that, drawing blood or stuff like that. My field of medical is doing natural healing. Me working with meditation, teaching people how to self-heal, how to go the natural way of doing things. You get what I'm saying? So yes, I am still in the medical field. But you got people that work in hospitals and stuff. I can still work in hospitals too, but my way of healing and treating them will be way different from what the hospitals like Yale New Haven Hospital or, whatever these common community hospitals do. Because I will teach people how to meditate. I will teach people how to connect within themselves, how to self-heal themselves, how to do Reiki. Reiki is basically moving energy throughout the body, moving energy. And that's what I'm more so into. But a lot of things is a part of our divine plan. So if this coronavirus, guess what? This was a plague that was already placed upon us. We got to pay attention. But you're being told to travel towards somewhere. And that's for you to learn to travel back towards self, so that way you can know that you are the pillar of creation. If we entwine ourselves with the negative aspect, you know why a lot of spiritualists is not paying this epidemic any mind? Because we're being told the more we feed into that enigma, the bigger it grows. And social media and the media is no help at all, because it's growing bigger than. That's how the coronavirus is spreading, because now you got social media, you got the media. When it was in China, it was in China, right? The next thing you know, it leaves China. Now it comes to the United States. Now it's in the United States. It's going through city to city to state, country to country. Pay attention. Why? Because the media, as fast as the media is spreading it, is as fast as it could grow. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut this live short. I will be back live later. I'm going to be doing a regular general reading. I'm going to be doing the zodiac reading. I'm going to be doing a lot of things because, again, we on this little break. Kids is out, so while we're doing our spring cleaning, I'll be going in between. Y'all have a good one. And again, remember, keep yourself safe, cleanse, wash, sage your homes. Sage your homes is a must. Definitely sage your homes. If you are a spiritualist, start. If you are in this group, and I believe some of you, Shanice Little, I want to talk to you about how we could come up with something that we could teach everybody how to use, in order to in order to keep their homes cleansed and their faith up. And if you got crystals, you got sage, you got candles, meditate. Start connecting with the universe. This is a time for you to shut down. This is a time for you to actually figure out what is your divine plan. Because when this whole thing is uplifted, now you should be able to radiate light. I really feel like this is what Spirit is trying to tell us. You're being shut down. The whole world is being shut down for a reason right now, because once that switch come back on and the lights is back on and everybody is released to go back to school and all that other stuff, everything is going to kind of feel different. And I got a feeling this is going to be weird to say. When we finally step back into our actual physical lives, things are going to be different for a lot of people. And it's because they're going to go through that shutdown moment where they got to stay in solitude. We're going to actually face our real reality so that way we can break into our inner peace. I promise you that. So, guys, again, I will talk to y'all soon. Check out the zodiac readers and everything later on. Have a good one.